Well, it's been a hot minute since I've done a little live stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm used to playing overlay. Use the volume on that one. There you go. Let's see who's in the chat here. Welcome, everybody. Andrew, Lisa, Miyagi, the Ultras Forever. What's up, dude? Blessed, how are you keeping? Okay, let's wait for some more people to get up on in here. Finn, what's happening, brother? Now, before I go any further, I'm going to pause this great song. Wait for it. Wait for the beat drop. Boom. Before I go any further, I'm going to give a massive, massive shout out to Finn right here, because while I was at Scotland Comic Con, this lovely young gentleman decided, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to buy him a Monster can. Bought me a Monster. So I will never, honestly, on God, I will never forget that. Very appreciative of you, my dude. Croft, what's happening, my guy? How are you, man? Fancast, Mystic, what's up? Only a few days till we get Transformers 1. I know. Hello there. Let's play the clip. Where is it? Let's play the clip. Here we go. Let's find it. Let's find it. Let's find it. Let's find it. You were the first one to do it.
Hello there.
Hello there. Okay, who else have we got rolling in here? Are you looking forward to the Mandalorian and Grogu film? Yes, I am looking forward to it. Well, how do I put this? Cautiously optimistic is the approach that I'm going for. Cautiously optimistic. I'm not hyped, and I'm not overly, negative about it either. I'm just sort of somewhere in the middle. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Frank Smith, Jacob fella, you're half an hour early and not half an hour late. Yo, ha. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's just because this time, I actually was around. Let me just see how that audio sounded while playing the music, because I want to see if it absolutely cut my voice off completely. If it didn't, then we're good. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've done a little live stream. Hopefully you guys, Andrew, Lisa, bought me a Monster. So the sound's a little bit choppy with the music. I need to work on it. I'm good, thank you, Lisa. How are you? I am Venom, apparently. Kevin, what's up, my dude? What's up, Jacob? I hope you're having a great day. Hope production on Stanmore is going well. It's going really well. It's going really well. Thank you for asking. And yeah, me, Sham, and the boys, we all had fun in Scotland. It was great. Met Tanner, of course. I mean, I've met him before, but it was nice to actually speak to him. And obviously, you know me, guys. I don't fuck around. I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. I asked him if Robbie won and got the trophy. I was like, Robbie's winning, right? And he went, and I'm like, so you're telling me yes? But also, don't run with that, because at the same time, he was telling that to a lot of people. So there's nothing we can go off based off of that. But I had to ask. Hello there. Sup, Lucifer. And thank you for asking. Yeah, it was great. I had a good time. And also, Mary Mauser, complete sweetheart. How was the Cobra Kai panel? I didn't see it. I only went for the first day. Yeah, no, everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty good. There's no real topic or agenda of this stream. I just wanted to jump on here and catch up with you guys and have a bit of a chill stream before I turned in for the night. And it's crazy. Prior to starting this stream, I don't know if any of you guys have seen my short, but, shout out to the green ring that I'm wearing, because my bro Adam's got a red one. But Green Lantern has now been cast. Jon Stewart has now officially been cast in the DCU. The actor that's portraying him is none other than Aaron Pierre. Now, Aaron Pierre to you probably means no one, or you may have seen him in The Ridge. I was actually taught by his father. So his father, Justin Pierre, was my teacher while I was studying performing arts. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And also, every performance that was ever my best was under Justin. So I have no idea if Justin will ever see this, but shout out to you. Panel was all right. You didn't miss much. Yeah, well, I feel like until part 2 drops, there isn't really much to miss, Apparently the spin-off is confirmed according to Hayden on Watch Party's recent live stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that, there was going to be spin-offs and things like that. So I'm sure we'll get quite a few, to be honest. Mary, have you ever read the original Static comics? I tried to send you the link. Yeah, I think if you're trying to send them here, that's because it probably thinks you're trying to send me to an illegal site, dude. Bang! Leon, what's up, dude? Yeah, no, Mary is an absolute gem. She really is. Am I watching the Penguin show? No. Much to the dismay of my brother RJ, I do need to get on that ASAP. And I shall watch it. I've heard it's really good. I've heard that the tone and the story and everything is great. Now, how do I go about this? Okay. I have now also seen Joker 2. Joker 2 is the biggest piece of hot dog water I've seen this year. Frickin' trash. Absolutely shit. Sorry, that was such a letdown. Amir, what's going on, bro? How are you? Penguin is beautiful. Yeah, I need to watch it. It's only 3 episodes, but I need to watch it. I've heard that the cast does an absolutely stellar job. I'm hearing great things, rave reviews, and it's fascinating to me how a character like Penguin, DC can knock right out the park, whereas with Marvel, it's just strange. Sony can't even get one right. Ugh. Joker 2 or Venom 2? Him's asking the right questions. Right, so Joker 2, which let me down diabolically and pissed all over the first film, or Venom 2, which just pissed me off and, just wasted probably one of my favorite characters in the whole Spider-Man mythology. I'm going to have to go Venom 2, primarily because multiverse. Whereas Joker 2, it's just fucking shit, man. What a waste of time. Joker 2 is just weak. I mean, fun fact, right? I watched The Swap, starring Peyton List and Jacob Bertrand, right, in their early Disney Channel days. I watched that, and despite how cringe and shit it was, I had more fun watching that than Joker 2. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Whereas with Joker 2, I just... yeah. Venom 2... Well, I wouldn't say better. It's like, do you want this shit pizza or do you want this shit sandwich? Like, either way, you're eating shit. Should be getting a trailer soon. Just one trailer coming out about a month for. Guess is the 15th. Oh, wait, please tell me I'm off that day. Please tell me I'm off. Hang on a minute. I'm getting someone called Miguel liking me. Right. No, okay. That's my bro. I thought it was the Miguel. Hang on a minute. Let me just see. Am I off that day? Because if I'm not, I'm screwed. Nope. I'm working. I'm working that day because I'm a maniac. Here's hoping I get an interesting shift. That means I can get out of there quicker. I know you like Johnny and Daniel getting along, but do you really not want to see one more fight between the two of them? No, because it's petty and it's boring and it's played out. Their reason is their fight is the reason for the whole show. Well, yeah, just because it's the reason for the whole show doesn't mean I want to see it again. Like, yeah, Anakin and Obi-Wan is a cool fight, but it doesn't mean I want to see it in the original trilogy. Like, it's move on, grow. Like, we keep mulching. This is why the show has to end. We keep mulching over the same shit. They couldn't have said it better. Venom 2 has actually had stuff happening. Joker 2 is just boring. The whole film is just walking around in Arkham singing and smoking. Yep, no, it is. Ouch! Can you even call Joker to a movie? Harley felt like a bigger character. That I don't disagree with. And you know what? Lady Gaga was fine. She was great in the role. It's just the story was fucking trash. Just absolutely awful. Apparently, there are people saying Hayden confirmed the trailer is coming soon within a month prior release, so I guess we'll see next week. Yeah, it'll be a next week thing. Next week. But it's good because it means we get to indulge, we get to enjoy it together. And the thing is, I was talking to someone about this earlier on. I actually hate that I also really like the saber. It's like a blend of like Luke Skywalker's and just a dash of Mace and Anakin in there, a bit of Jedi Fallen Order. It's like a hybrid. I really think it was too long between part 1 and part 2. I think fatigue is definitely setting in. Do you fuck with Terrifier 4? I'm not really big into Terrifier like that. I have heard that there is a lot of gore and a lot of carnage. No pun intended, because Venom. I've heard that there is a shitload of gore. I'm not a gore-heavy kind of guy. I don't much care for it. I think that sometimes, people get a little bit obsessed over the whole notion of gore. And they're like, oh, yeah, I just want to see people get gutsy. It's like, yeah... some of these leaks I've been seeing makes me laugh. It's like Karate Tournament, not Avengers Secret Wars. I mean, hell, like I said, most of the leaks are probably bullshit. I want to put that out there again. Some of them are probably true. Some of them. Joker kills one person in a dream sequence. Yeah, that... Joker 2 didn't even use the musical motif correctly. Musicals use songs and dance to progress the story. Kevin, you said it best. Joker 2 just felt like they shoved songs in random scenes and called it a day. Yeah. Honestly, the thing is, the first 20 minutes of the movie are actually pretty solid. The bit that it takes like a fucking like nosedive is the minute the first musical happens, when it's like a really serious scene, and then what you're treated to inevitably, right? To take an emotional scene, right? Let's take, I don't know, I'm looking at my shelf here. Okay, boom. Fast and Furious. When Vince dies and he's like, oh yeah, you know, look after my son, Dominic. Like that, it's like that. You, what the fuck are you doing? You've just killed the scene. You've killed it flat. You've removed all of the gravity from the scene. Like what? I can't stand tonal shifts. Just pick a tone and go with it. Don't bounce back and forth. Did you watch Transformers? It's not released here yet. Because how do I put this? Right. Let me just see. Right. So Transformers 1, the UK release date is 11th of October. Now, the reason why it's 11th of October, and I'll tell you why, is because half term is coming up, where all the kids are on autumn break and they get to indulge in watching the movie. I don't care about them. I want to watch it. But no, doesn't matter. I have to wait. So I have to go to every single cinema where there's a bunch of screaming kids everywhere. I'm still in season 2 of The Boys. I need to catch up. Yeah, we don't talk about that scene, but Jesus Christ. Did you hear Terrified 3 is going to beat Joker 2? I'm not surprised, Robbie. Who wanted a Joker movie yet? Well, no one asked. No one. And the thing is, that whole notion of who asked for this, no one asks for any media ever. But people can definitely say, I don't want this. Jacob, I'll be real, Jacob. I'm kind of worried about part 2. Like, how are they going to present the tournament? Like, Miguel and Robbie are going to be doing piss takes right after the finale. I know. It's going to be hard to satisfy everyone. But the thing is, like, I'm all about execution and how you handle the story. You know, there's many different ways that I could enjoy the story, even if, let's say, Robbie doesn't win, as long as there's a good story reason. But if you're someone that specifically team this, team that, you may enjoy it less. I'm so curious what I don't think they're thinking anything right now. They'll probably push part 3 more. So adding to the theory that the Sekai Taikai goes into part 3. Very likely that the Sekai Taikai will start and it will carry on into part 3. Guaranteed. Now, I also want to put this out there, right? And why is Harvey Dent in this movie? Aren't him and Bruce supposed to be the same age? Yeah, he looked like a real pushover in this movie. I wanted to smack him. He has one of them punchable faces. WWE Netflix show. LOL. Yeah, it'll have the bulk of the marketing. Now, I want to put this out there because this is something that people ask me about in person at Scotland Comic Con. Here's my little idea for part 2. Are you ready? Here it goes. I'm going to do a video on this as well, but because you guys are here, you get to hear it first. Robbie is still going to beat Quan in the captain's fight. He's still going to win. Robbie will beat Quan in the captain's fight. However, big however, you know how in Star Wars, whenever they can't explain something, they just say the Force. What do you think Terry Silver is to Cobra Kai? Robbie will beat Quan. Terry Silver pops in. No, you thought, but you thought he was. No. Then it's rigged to prevent Robbie from getting the dub. Miguel has to step in and fight in a how do I call it? An unpredicted match. A match that was never meant to happen. A match that was never meant to happen between Miguel and Axel to bring it home. So therefore, Robbie still wins. Miguel still wins. They both bring it home together. And Silver is the reason that it doesn't go home in the first place. Robbie beats Quan. You end part 2. Silver coming in, rigging the whole thing. Oh my God, what the fuck are we going to do? This is insane. That's how you end part 2. Calling it now. I'm telling you that's exactly what's going to... I have a... You can quote me. I may be wrong, but come on. Doesn't that sound good? Like, I'll be happy because Robbie gets his dub. He gets his time in the sun. And Miguel still gets his shine. having Terry Silver at your disposal is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. I'm calling it now. That's my prediction. Primarily because let's just go based off of the leaks. Let's go what we know. You guys have all seen the leaks. We know that Terry Silver's involved. We know that Terry Silver has some kind of pull in the Sekai Taikai. I guarantee it. It's kind of cheap because Robbie will feel cheated. I do see what you're saying. However, even as a Robbie fanboy, I would be happy because Robbie still gets his shine. Terry Silver is a prick. And after Robbie and Silver have made it personal between each other, I think that's great. Because then Silver's basically going, fuck you, you know? And then it's up to Miguel to step in and have the final showdown. And the reason why is because Robbie versus Quan, I don't care about Miguel versus Quan. It's not relevant. Robbie versus Quan, you keep that personal. Miguel versus Axel, you keep that personal. Then what happens is maybe when Silver rigs it, Robbie beats Quan, Silver says, hey, go on, Captain, fight this guy. And then maybe Robbie hands the captain's headband to Miguel and says, go and finish him off. Wouldn't that be cool? Doesn't that sound cool? Doesn't that sound cool? Right, okay. We're not doing that. Doesn't that sound cool? Like, people in the chat, the 26 people watching right now, put that in the chat. Doesn't that sound cool? I really feel like that is a good angle to go for both of the characters. You pay off both of them. You please both of the fans. Everyone wins. Just saying. Just saying. Because then, at least that way, Robbie still is the champion. He's still the champion. He won the captain's fight. But because of Silver rigging it, Miguel has to go the extra mile and fight his rival. Axel is not Robbie's rival. Axel is Miguel's rival. That's why you keep it personal. It would be like everyone that says they want Robbie to fight Axel because of that leaked image. I have to ask you people, would you want Clubber Lang to go and fight Victor Drago? Or would you rather have Adonis Creed fight Victor Drago? Just saying. You got to keep it personal. Yeah, Quan, no, I don't believe that. That's too far. I agree. I'm just saying, take a picture, write it down, tweet that shit. Exactly. Both get a win over their rival. Both get the dub. There's a compromise. It's cool, but I'd rather Miguel and Robbie's roles switched in your theory. Wait, so you want Miguel to fight Quan, Miguel beats Quan, and then Robbie to fight Axel? But there's no personal gravity there. Like, there's no personal gravity. From what we know, it's going to be personal between Axel and Miguel and Robbie and Quan. Like, there's no personal... Unless what you mean is you mean for Miguel to fight... to win the final match, and then Silver rigs it so Robbie has to fight in another match afterwards or something. I don't know. But I would go about it that way. Because at the end of the day, guys, you've got Terry Silver involved. When you have Terry Silver involved, anything's possible. Oh, but it's unrealistic. Master Kim is alive. That's all I'm saying. I want Miguel to fight Axel and then Robbie to have to fight Quan. Oh, so you changed the order. Okay. Yeah, but like the thing is, the reason why I wouldn't change the order is because Robbie and Quan are the captains. So I don't know. But that's just me putting that out there. That's how I would angle it based on the information we know, you know? And I saw a message above in regards to Joker 2. Guys, save your money. Don't go and watch it. Go and watch Transformers 1. I've heard nothing but good things about Transformers 1. Go and watch that. Don't watch Joker 2. It's a waste of time. Robbie could get injured. I don't want that. It's lazy. Like, if Robbie is to get injured, I want Rob. Okay, so here's the other thing. If Robbie gets injured, Miguel steps in, takes over as captain for a bit. Miguel fights Axel in the final or whatever, or Miguel fights whoever, and Robbie comes back to fight in the captain's final, fighting through a broken arm. I would rather that. I'm sorry. I want Cobra Kai to grow some balls. No one can take this show seriously. It's too corny. Give it some gravity in there, you know? We haven't had a Karate Kid 2 fight. We haven't had a Karate Kid 3 Daniel and Mike fight even. Like, we've had elements, but I want to see Cobra Kai grow some fucking balls. I want to have some balls to the wall action, you know? The only characters I can see, Kreese and Kreese, Silver, and Master Kim. They're the only three that are gonna go. Like, though, as far as I'm concerned, Master Kim has to go. Like, he's got to go. You can't leave him alive. Same as Kreese and Silver. The three of them have to go. They got to go. You can't leave him alive. You just can't. The show's emphasized it more than enough. I'm gonna say, based on what we know, Kwon isn't necessarily a street fighter. He's more like a Robbie. Would it be better if Robbie does get injured, but he still fights Kwon and beats him at the end, fight through the pain? Well, I agree. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. But, you know, do you want it to be a first knockout? Well, it's interesting. Never mind. Miguel having to be one to fight last would be better because, heck. Now you see, him gets it. Now you see where I'm going with it. Now you see. What's up, Danny? Now you see, based on this comment, now you see why I say Robbie will beat Kwon and win the captain's bracket, but Silver will rig it, so then Miguel has to fight Axel. I'm calling it now. This is why, because it's all roads are leading. Take a picture, write down, tweet that shit. But also don't, because I could be dead wrong. I could be dead wrong. I could be completely off base. But I just think you're at a point in the show, the creators are aware, you got to satisfy both crowds. That's how they could do it. Miyagi fought Master Kim. You see, I am so 50-50 with this, because then it means Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do have been fighting for generations, and they're basically making Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai Sith and Jedi. So that means Cobra Kai isn't going anywhere. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but as a dojo, it's not going anywhere. And I don't know how I feel about it. You think Miguel is better than Robbie? In what way? Like, I'd say they're equals. You know, I'd say Miguel has, I'd say, a 6 out of 10 batting average, but, you know, they're about equal. It's the same as Goku and Vegeta. I've said it a million times. Kyle Chandler is officially playing Hal Jordan. Wow. Okay, so we've got Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart, and we've got Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. Oh, that's a good casting. I am so excited for that Green Lantern show. I love a good buddy cop show. I really do. Oh, Hugh Jackman posted something. Oh, God. Thought it was going to be a sequel announcement. Apparently, guys, Null and Venom. To me, I think Silver is in the Valley. It's going to be up to Kenny and Anthony to hold down the fort. I think Silver's at the tournament. I think he's at the tournament. It makes sense for him to be there. But even so, if he is all Valley bound, then Anthony and Kenny holding down the fort, I'd be down for that too. Apparently, Null and Venom will not interact in Venom: The Last Dance. The character is seen sitting on his space throne. Oh, guys, do you know what this is? Do you know what Venom 3 is? It's a setup for Spider-Man 4. Fuck's sake. Have you guys seen the rumors for Spider-Man 4? Like, I'm not liking it. Really not liking it. How much money do you think Silver pays the ref? Oh, endless. Endless. Part 2 is so vital for the season. Yes, it is. Now, just imagine this, guys. Let me just set the foundation, right? Part 2, right, ends. Robbie wins. He beats Kwon. However, Terry Silver appears because he's rigged the whole thing. So they're basically screwed. He's got Robbie in limbo. There needs to be another match. An unauthorized match. A match that was never meant to happen between Miguel and Axel. Boom. You end part 2 right there. And Dimitri's in the hospital. Terry Silver's returned. Big Bad is back in the show. Dimitri's injured. Mwah! That's how you end a second act. Honestly, guys, the second act is so fucking crucial. If you don't ramp up the stakes, then you gotta... As much as the reason why people don't like season 6 so far is because as much as it's season 6, it's very much its own thing. And it is a trilogy. You know, season 6 part 1 is A New Hope. Season 6 part 2 will be Empire Strikes Back. And season 6 part 3 will be Return of the Jedi. You know, which is why I say Robbie needs to win against Kwon because in part 3, who can you focus on? Miguel. The whole time. You bring it right back to the start. There is a method to my fanboyisms. I'm not just saying shit. Jacob Bertrand said that there's a fight in every episode of part 2. I think this could imply we'll see some... Yeah, we will see loads of fights. Honestly, Sony are just on some smoke. Like, shout out, we got nearly 40 people watching right now. Hell yeah. Look, I'm just not happy that Null and Venom... Null is like Thanos level for symbiotes. You know what I mean? Like, to just throw him in there feels so cheap and feels so, like, synthetically created. I don't like it. But the Green Lantern Corps so far. Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. And Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. Fuck yes. That right there. This is the tweet. This is the tweet right here. This is the tweet. Look at that. 3 dapper, handsome gentlemen. That's what we love. That's exactly what we love. Honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited. Season 6 fan fiction on steroids. Wait, what is? Oh God. Hey, Noah. Where is it? Where is it? No. Now, for those who remember the old days, right, where Noah imitated me once, he was like, I'm the chosen one, context and nuance. Noah, if you could send me a voice note of you doing that, I'd appreciate it. There's a very specific way you say it. Where's the part 2? Where is the part 2 promotion? There isn't any, as usual. Now, they may say that part 3 is going to get all the promo, but still, come on. You got to sell that hat. Hell no. That one Stuart got me. I'm not selling that one. But I will make some merch. How does Kreese fit into your theories? Kreese is a tough one. This is why you've got to get the tournament done by the start of part 3. You've got to get it out the way. Because I want Terry, Kreese, Johnny to have time to themselves. I want them to have their own focus. And there's a great... Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this.
I'm the chosen one, context and nuance. I don't even know if that's how I said it.
It's the clearing your throat. At the...
I'm the chosen one, context and nuance. I don't even know if that's how I said it.
Yeah, no, that was pretty spot on. Fuck's sake. Oh, man. Hilarious. Did you hear the leaks of No. What a waste of a character. Better not be true. And also, no more leak discussion, guys. No more leak discussion, just out of consideration. Bonsai! I think our boy Dimitri, yes, he will. But, you know, let me just look up some news quickly, because I want to see some more news on Venom 3 and Spider-Man 3, because honestly, like, yeah, it's Tom Hardy's last movie, but it doesn't mean Venom's going anywhere. Apparently, this is coming from MSN, so it's not the most reliable source, but, you know, it's reliable-ish. Says that Venom The Last Dance, blah, 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 blah. Maybe he could be making his way into the MCU. Great. Great. May as well take Madam Web over there while we're at it. Fuck's sake. Such a shit. All right, don't spam. I can see all the messages. Would you rather the final to be first to be knocked out loses or the All Valley first to 3 points? Good question. It's difficult. We'll have to wait. The only way we can predict that is based on what the rules of the tournament are. Inside the dojo where Robbie and Tori at the bar place. What if Robbie fights Quan and he loses? Now, if any of you have seen WWE, I'm going to use this as an example, right? When The Rock had the championship and he was facing Cena for the second time, not the first time, the second time, The Rock kicked John Cena's ass the week before WrestleMania. Going into that, I knew John Cena was going to win. Not just because of story or anything else, but because when the character loses before they win, they're going to lose and then win. That's how it happens. So Robbie won against Miguel. Then he loses against Quan. Then he wins against Quan. Miguel loses to Robbie. Loses a little bit along the way, regains a bit of confidence, and smacks Axel into the next freaking... That honestly, I'm so hyped for what Miguel will do to Axel. I really am. I want Creed 2's opening. Right. Hold on a minute here. Let me just... There's one scene from Creed 2 that I want for Axel, right? To stress how dangerous this guy is. I want this guy to be an absolute force. Let me find it. Turn down the sound. I'm gonna have to slow down the thing so I don't get copyrighted. But there's a scene. Now, if any of you have seen Creed 2, you know the scene I'm gonna pull up. Let me just wait for the adverts to piss off. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Okay, so now I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I'll get copyrighted and whatever else. But this is the scene. Okay. So it's basically where Axel wakes up, or sorry, I called him Axel then, where Victor Drago wakes up after Ivan Drago punches him and wakes up. They have the breakfast. They go for a morning run. They're training like this. The soundtrack builds. He comes out, punches his boxing gloves together, gets in the ring, and sparks this dude clean out. Like, I'm talking KO. Like, KO's his ass. Literally, let me slow it down, right? Because if I slow it down, you guys can appreciate this. Watch this. Hang on. After he hugs him, he goes straight in, and then bang, right to the gut. And you go here, and that's what I want. I want that expression right there. That expression right there. As soon as he knocks someone down, it could be Dimitri, it could be whoever. As soon as he knocks someone straight down, I want that expression. It's going to come in literally 2 seconds. Wait for it. Come on. Come on. Any second now. That. I want that. I want that. That's exactly what I want. Doesn't that serve Miguel a lot better? Yes, it does, Jacob. You're right. Thank you. 6 new images. No spoilers or no leaks. Shit, no leaks. Come on, no more leaks, guys. No more leaks. I have only discussed the ones that people are mostly aware of. Did you buy a ticket for the Sunday at Comic-Con? Did you get your money back? No, I didn't get my money back, but it's okay. Like it's on me. I didn't go. Creed 2 is so fire. Best one. I agree. Creed 2 is the best one. And Croft, I know you're a big advocate for it. Giving Miguel a Creed 2 arc is exactly what you need. It's exactly what you need. Oh, but he needs to fight Quan to win a trophy. No, he needs to fight Axel in a Miguel versus Drago type fight. That's what needs to happen. Serves him way more. Think about it. Miguel fighting Axel, a guy that's like my height and twice my build, pounding him down again and again and again. As there's like blood streaming from his face. He's like spitting out the blood. He's fighting through it. And he's punching left, right, and center. Doesn't that give you everything that Miguel has been building towards since the start of the show? Axel is basically Bane. What Bane was to Bruce Wayne, Axel is to Miguel. So essentially, when Robbie looks at Quan, he sees everything he could be if he never turned anything around and if he never changed. When Miguel looks at Axel, he's a physical representation of who he is, or no, what he's been fighting against for the whole show. Like, that's, at least to me, Axel's a 7-foot freaking giant. Like, that's how I would do it. Hey, look, we got RJ in the house. And also, you know, shout out to RJ, because when I went up to Mary Mauser, I did say, hey, you know what? How did it feel to meet the man who started the whole Sam is the GOAT thing? You know, so, sup, Kenny? Oh, right, you weren't talking to me. You were talking to... Sorry, I'm just used to our, like, in-house banter. But yeah, that's just the way I would play it. Quan is a manifestation of everything Robbie has tried to turn his life around against, and Axel is a physical manifestation of everything Miguel has tried to fight against. Like, it's... Mwah! Chef's kiss. Subject... Yeah. How would you feel if Miguel wins the Sekai Taikai against Axel, then Robbie wins the All Valley against Quan in the finals? Well, Quan would need to be in the All Valley. I don't see how that works. I also, by the way, guys, when I met Tanner, I did say, so I started a phenomenon on my channel by saying another Robbie video. Yeah. So shout out to Tanner if he's watching. I don't know if him and Mary are watching, or Sholo and Jacob, or any of the others. I know Brandon Lee's checked out the channel before. But you know, the likelihood is quite high that they're slyly having a little look-see here or there. So I appreciate that. If they're watching, appreciate it. Rock on, dudes. No, another Robbie video. Yeah. You're damn right. I'll do another one and another one, because that's what put my channel on the map. Let me just play the clip. Let me just play the audio that Noah sent to me again.
I'm the chosen one. Context and nuance. I don't even know if that's how I said it.
I think Miyagi-Do will send Hawk to the kicking competition. Yeah, he will. And then Quan will probably win. Or, I don't know, I'm conflicted because I need Hawk to get a win somewhere. But yeah, no, you know what's interesting? Because someone left a comment above. It would be funny if Tanner ever... Do you know what, right? Imagine the show ends. The show ends, and on my final Robbie video, my final one, Tanner just goes, another Robbie video? Show's over. I'm like, oh, I will pin that shit straight away. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's happening with Venom 3 and Spider-Man 4. I don't know. I'm fucking, like, at least Green Lantern looks good. Spider-Man 4 just looks like a gigantic waste of time. I really hope that... I just hope that it's good. I do. I just hope that it's good. I hope that it's good. Got 40 people watching. Let's go. Now, guys, how would you feel about it? Because I do have several games, and I haven't streamed a game in a while. Would you guys like me to do a gaming stream once this stream is done? I haven't done a gaming stream in a while, so could be fun. I might stream some classic Battlefront 2. I'll get it loaded up. Let me know if you guys want me to do that. I haven't streamed a game in a while. There you go. All right. I'll stream Battlefront 2. When it gets to, I'd say an hour, then I'll stream. Then I'll stream a game. Hang on, what's this? Oh, I got a voice note. Oh, I just got sent a voice note. I'll respond to that soon. Play the awful Cobra Kai game. No fucking way. Absolutely not. Yeah, 2005 one, yeah. I haven't got the 2017 one installed. I think Kenny is going to shine in the team battle elimination rounds. Oh, the silver bullet. The silver bullet. But, guys, I also want to put this out there. There could be people that will get disqualified on purpose tactically, you know, tactically. Kenny has a move that can kill people. Right. Okay, so I got 40 people watching. Let's see how the stream is doing. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see how it's doing. How we doing? How we going? We've got 13 likes and there's 40 of you. This is shocking behavior. Unlimited power. Come on, start smashing the like button. Let's go. Give me some more likes. Helps the algorithm. On the road to 10K. Well, 9K, but 10K. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, baby. Hayden also said there could be dojos from the same country. Wait, did he actually say this? Because if he did, then maybe you could have some reinforcements. You could have 2 dojos. Just saying. If there's a problem in Paradise and they've got too many fighters, maybe they need another Cobra Kai team. They have a Cobra Kai team. Just saying. Just putting it out there. If there is a Sensei division, who do you think would win? Johnny. Give it to Johnny. He needs that dub. I think. Well, I mean, Johnny and Daniel will go the distance along with Chosen, whoever. But I think Johnny should. If part 2 has more focus on the kids, I wish for part 3 to focus on the adults. Yep. Hold on a minute. I was getting sent a message. One sec, guys. This is why I like these streams. They're nice and chill. They're nice and chill. I think I'm just finish a little bit of my tea off. Hayden confirmed there's no... Wait, Hayden confirmed there's no Sensei bracket. That makes sense. Then it's just you know, additional fights that you've got to do, you know. Hang on, wait a minute. Where is it? I like Rise of Skywalker. Eesh. I mean, it's all right. It's okay. It's definitely not anything more than that for me. I give it a solid 60%. That's about it. Who would you fan cast as Hawk in Cobra Kai if it came out in the 90s? I'd say Josh Hartnett would play Robbie. In the 90s, that's a tough question. I'm trying to think of who was a star around that time. Who's a good fit? Fucking Tobey Maguire. But yeah, I think Josh Hartnett would be a good choice for Robbie. They're similar face structure. Jacob, are my comments still appearing in the chat? Yes, I can see your comments. Abbas, hello! How is Stanmore going? Is it going to release on YouTube or after? Yes, Stanmore is going very, 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 very well. Stanmore is going very well. We wrapped after a couple of days of shooting. There's a few little moving pieces that need to be sorted out, but we're on the road. You know, it's in full swing, and, you know, we've got a great team, and everyone's really putting their all in. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. Everyone says that I should wear green way more, so I'm starting to wear green way more. Stanmore's coming out next year, right? Probably this year. Hell, you'll get Stanmore before part 3. And there's also another project that I might be involved in as well. So I'm excited to give you guys a bit more insight into that. My acting journey is in full swing this year. I told everyone. I said at the start of this year, I did say it, that I was going to come for everything this year. Getting myself in the gym, getting back into acting, my channel. I told everyone, I did say it, and look where we are now. And I'm so grateful you've all joined me on this journey. But man, the words you speak out into the universe are so fucking important. So important. But, you know, shout out to my man Rob watching. I see you, bro. I see you. But, you know, the words you put out into the universe are so important. I think back to all of the shit that I said at the start of the year that has somehow, you know, you got a shout out. I'll do you one better. Listen, Rob right here is my brother from Guyana. That man, honestly, him, Steph, you know, Charlie and Charles Cole. That right there, that's the lads. That's the lads. Get that audio and put it in the thing, Rob. But yeah, no, like, I did say at the start of this year things were going to be different, and that's my message to anyone, because I know I've got a lot of younger viewers. That's something I implore to you. If there's something you really want to do, then go for it. Absolutely do for it. Oh my God, it's Charles Cole. It's Charles Cole. Look at him. Look at him in all of his glory. You American. You American man. I'll tell you what, Charles, could you send me a voice note and then I'll play it on stream, lol? Shout out to C2 Games. Shout out to C2 Games. C2 Games. What a channel. Enjoy the plug. Free promotion. Yeah, we are Venom. Wait, bear with me a sec, guys. I just started a thing.
Shout out Charles Cole, former DM, former sock, former everything.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Charles Frederick Dio Cole. Hi, hello.
This is Charles.
Hi, hello, stream.
This is Charles Cole.
For the shout out to my
C2
YouTube.
Games.
Hello, hi. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, no pressure. I've got like 43 people watching right now, but yeah. But yeah, that's fun with the bros. Anyway, guys and girls, get your questions in. Get your questions in. I'll probably be going live for another 15, I'd say. But the funny thing is, I say that every time, and then as I'm about to wind down, the viewer count will go down to 30, and then all of a sudden skyrocket up to like 60, just to fuck with me a little bit, you know. Just oh Jesus Christ. But yeah, get your questions away. Could be Cobra Kai related, could be life, could anything. Put it in the chat. Hell, Joker 2, if you will. No, actually, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I've had enough of Joker 2. That movie was arse. In other news, Transformers 1 comes out in 2 days. Go and see that. I've heard it's freaking good. I'm so excited to see it. Do you see Kreese's redemption will be given more focus? Yes, absolutely. I think, look, one of my favorite scenes in the whole show is in the homeless shelter when Johnny sat here, Kreese is sat here, and then Kreese is talking about redeeming himself. Kreese is in line for that stereotypical Darth Vader type redemption. I know I always rag on Hollywood for it. Ben Solo, Harry Osborn, James Norrington. However, with Kreese, a Darth Vader redemption death works. Charles Cole says he's watching all the Transformers movies before he sees Transformers 1. Good man. Wait, are we talking just animated and live action or both? As I look back, yeah, you know what? Look, I do like season 4, 5, and 6, but seasons 1 to 3, I have such a nostalgia with, you know? Jacob, you need to stop with your awesome Cobra Kai theory because most of the time the actual show can't live up to your great speculating. Lol. Thanks, Christian. I appreciate that, brother. Do you think they'll explain how Silver got out of jail? Yeah, maybe. What's the best ending you can envision for Tori? I have no idea. Tori's story arc is so up in the air at the minute. Nah, they'll leave it ambiguous, I think. Live action. Oh, okay. When I met Tanner, I did mention to him about another Robbie video. I asked if Robbie was winning the Sekai Taikai, and then, you know, I was just saying you're an awesome dude. What if Hawk beats Yoon, ties the score with Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do? Miguel beats Axel, which eliminates Iron Dragons, and Robbie beats Quan. Now, that would go hard. That right there. If you can pay off all three like that, I'm in. Guys, I'm in. I am so in. Someone freaking take a picture of that. Yo, if Hawk beats Yoon, ties the score with Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, Miguel beats Axel, which eliminates Iron Dragons, and Robbie beats Quan, hey, yo, I'm so down. But again, it depends on the captain's thing, you know? I'm not happy about Jon Stewart being the main Lansing because I feel like Hal Jordan... So what they're going for, I think, is Hal Jordan being a bit older and a bit more of a seasoned player, which makes sense because in the DCU, Batman is older, Superman is new. So Hal Jordan will still be there, but he'll be in like a mentor role and he'll be in a, I guess you could say a Piccolo type role, you know? So I kind of like that Jon Stewart's the focus, you know? I like that they're both, I want it to be a buddy cop kind of show with both of them together, playing off of each other, you know? I could have worded that way better. And also Aaron Pierre's playing Green Lantern, and that's my man. His father was my mentor. All right, don't spam. Aren't you like 4 feet taller than Tanner? All right, well, let's not height shame him, but yeah. I mean, I'll never forget when everyone said, oh, Jacob, you look skinny, you look weak. And everyone that calls Tanner buff, I love you, Tanner. I stood next to him and they're like, oh my God, you wow. I'm like, yeah. I'm nearly 6'2". I'm just slim. So take Superman's kid and train him like Gohan and Piccolo. Damn right. I love that. Yeah, except the episode they go and buy a car. Who do you think wins the female division? Tori. Tori's the one I have my money on the most. I think Sam will be fighting for something else. Bit of a wire there. I'm not complaining. If Robbie gets shaken, thank you. See, that right there is what I say when I want Cobra Kai to grow some frickin' testicles. This is what I mean. No substitution, no side kicking characters, just putting his hand on his brother's shoulder, not just his stepbrother, his brother's shoulder, and going, you got this. I'll go get him. Something like that. And while Robbie's struggling against Quan, Miguel goes to say to him, go and kick his ass. While Miguel's struggling against Axel, Robbie says the same thing. And then in season 1, you had Daniel and Robbie have a moment. In season 6, you have Daniel and Robbie have a moment. In season 1, you have Miguel and Johnny have a moment. Season 6, Miguel and Johnny have a moment again. It brings it full circle. The actor for Hal's contract ends in the show. She thinks Hal's going to die. They better not kill off Hal Jordan. No. I have a feeling that Hal will just retire. I don't think they'll kill him off. If they kill him off, that would be really fucking stupid. Because Hal Jordan, like Jon Stewart takes over the lead Green Lantern role, but Hal Jordan's still part of the Justice League. He's like Hawkeye. You know, you call him up every now and then, you know? Yeah, who cares about college? Well, I mean, if you see it as a career path, sure. But yeah, you guys, you know, college is not the see all, be all, and end all. At least to me, that's just what I've learned. You know, college isn't everything. There are many, 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 many avenues in life, not just college. This is why I want Cobra Kai to do something different. College isn't the be all and end all. It's got a young audience, and I'm tired of Western civilization saying that college is everything. It's not. With old Howard in DC, I'm very worried that they're going to do Parallax story from Emerald Twilight. Jesus, they better be careful with that. Okay, now you guys have got me worried. If they kill off Hal Jordan, I'm not going to be happy. He's been coming. Imagine he dies in the opening. Oh, I would be so pissed off. He's the OG Green Lantern. No. Bad dog. All right, 40 people watching. Let's see how many likes we've got. Now, I never normally worry about likes, but it really helps the algorithm. We've got 22 likes. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go to 30 likes. Come on. Lift it up. College is boring as hell. It's so cliche. And also, Miguel winning the Sekai Taikai. College is not going to look at that and go, oh, yep, you've won a trophy. You're accepted. We don't even know what he's majoring in. Whereas, if he fights against Axel and he fights through the pain and he's crying and there's blood everywhere, that shows how much of his character, you know, how much heart he has. Imagine that being televised to the whole world. That would get him into college. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fanboy. I'm not a filmmaker or an actor. Sorry, sour grapes there. I've had this shit for 4 years now. Long time. I also I had someone send a message to me the other day from a stream I did not long ago where I was saying, Robbie, when you lose like Robbie does, your balls are basically bluer than a Smurf. Yeah, absolutely. To be a mechanic. Wow. They already pulled that stunt in the last Green Lantern anime movie. They stole Kyle's origin and gave it to John, made Hal Parallax and killed him off. Please, don't do that. It's big on extracurricular activities. It's basic. I need more. I'm tired of it's not even just a Miguel problem. It's a Western civilization problem. The amount of stock people put into college. Like, Jesus. Like, this just... Sorry, guys. I'm going to get personal here. Growing up, I used to think if I didn't go to college, I was a failure. Now, in the UK, you go to college and then you go to university. So for Americans, you know, your college is our university, basically. I never went to university. I always felt like a failure. I felt like my life had no meaning. I felt like it was going nowhere. It had no direction. It's not the be-all and end-all, okay? I promise you, it's not. You can find your own path. You really can. Bit of a rocky road sometimes, but you'll get there. Robbie, that's basically what I said earlier on. So Robbie fights in the final. So Hawk beats Yoon. Robbie fights against Quan. Silver rigs it, so Robbie tells Miguel to go beat Axel's ass. Yeah, because there's no way. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get personal again. If any of you have ever been in an actual fight, right? If you're standing like I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to go there. If you've been in an actual fight, your friend has beef with this person over there. You're not going to fight that guy. You're going to let your friend deal with him. And you're going to stand behind your friend saying, bro, I got you. It's your fight, but I got you. It's a completely different thing. That, like, if Robbie steps in to fight Axel, I just, ick. Come on, let men handle their business. Let men handle their business. Let men handle their business. I said it. Let men handle their business. Same thing. If Tori's got beef with one of these new fighters, you don't have Sam step in. You have Tori do it. Which is why even if Robbie is eligible to fight Axel, I do not want to see Robbie step up to the plate to go and fight Axel. I want Robbie to go, no, this ain't my fight. Miguel, go deal with him. There's something... It's like, even though Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is personally connected to Tobey Maguire, the reason why you don't have Tobey fight Norman in No Way Home is because it's not personal between them. You've seen that fight. It would just be cool fan service. The personal stakes were between Tom and Norman Dafoe. Norman Dafoe. Fuck me. Willem Dafoe. Blech. Come alive, go and light your light. Let it burn so bright. Hello there, the House of Banter. That whole toxic masculinity thing, I think it's fucking bullshit. I think that there are exceptions, though. There are people that it genuinely does apply to, and there's some that it doesn't. You're all right, Diaz. You're all right, Keane. Now, what if they go, Robbie Lawrence? Imagine this, right? For the first time ever in Sekai Taikai history, Robbie Lawrence Diaz, Miguel Lawrence Diaz, dual champions. Jacobo. Gian, what's up, bro? What's happening, dude? Part 3 will be emotional. It will. Also, guys, Charles Cole, make sure you subscribe to C2 Games. But yeah, that's what I was saying, guys. Like, I would have Robbie beat Kwon. He wins the captain's fight, then Silver rigs it, so then Axel has to fight Miguel. You pay off both characters. Am I wrong? Does that sound like a fanboy? No, that sounds like a filmmaker that understands storytelling. They're not like us. Charles Frederick Theo Cole. You know, you got like London, you got Kent. Hayden did say that part 2 will feel like Rocky 4 and part 3 will feel like Rocky Balboa. Yeesh! That doesn't bode well. Exactly. Exactly. Robbie doesn't have enough aura. Right. Oh, Jesus. I can't explain it. When Miguel fights, something happens to me. Okay, right. I'm just, not paying that any attention. Jesus Christ. Go and close the laptop, go outside and get some fresh air. Shit. You're saying what I'm thinking. Oh, not this shit again. Trophy Productions. Coral! What's up, bro? How are you? That sounded crazy. That sounded wild. Jesus Christ. Oh, I've had some comments in my time, but Jesus Christ almighty, that... Oh, man. I've had some comments in my time, but fuck it up. That's crazy, bro. I never expected to hear that. Okay, guys, we are on right now. We are on 25 likes. Can we get it up to 30 likes? Come on, with 5 away. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Where's Gian when you need him? Gian, can you send me a voice note saying we are the Flash, please? Also, guys, it's been 10 years since The Flash aired. Can you believe that? Saying we are the Flash. Like 10 years since The Flash aired. That's incredible. We are the Flash, lol. Imagine what bro would do if Miguel wins it. Oh, I don't want to imagine. This is what I mean, right? Some of you fans are a little bit weird. Now, those who have been here for years, right? I got to say to you, the oldest phrase that I have on this channel isn't context and nuance. It's close the laptop, go outside and get some fresh air. And then I started changing it as the streams progressed to close the laptop, go downstairs, grab some orange juice, go outside, pull up a deck chair, and read a book. Oh, good for you. And how was it? Christian Bale. Finishing the show now. I don't want it to end. No, me neither. Us Miguel fans are not all like that. And I do like Robbie. There you go. You see nuance. What if Robbie is dubbed the Sekai Taikai champion on Mahoku? I mean, hey, if Miguel ends up being the people's champion, that might get him over way more. Just saying. I mean, technically, you can apply that to both. Thank you. Right. In Return of the Jedi, does Luke beat Palpatine or does Vader beat Palpatine? Now, obviously, it's 6 movies, I know, but in the context of the original trilogy, does Luke beat Palpatine or does Vader beat Palpatine? They both beat him together. What the actual fuck? Hope I never see that comment again. Jesus Christ. I hope you guys didn't see that comment. Lord almighty, that was heavy. That was heavy. Calling me that term. Look at the people I bring on my channel. What comment? Good. I hope Hawk doesn't get shafted. The hell? No notification. Every main character has had a main win at this point except Robbie. There's a pattern. Thank you. But it's hard to pay off all characters, but I trust that the big 3 have got it. I trust that they'll find a way. They always do. Now, I'm probably going to wrap up in about, I'd say, 5 minutes. So, if anything, I'm going to get my camera ready now. So then that way you guys can just join me for the stream over there. So then that way it's all ready to go and ready and set. Then that way you don't need to leave. Wait, what was the comment? I'm glad I deleted it. It's not something I want to say on air. It's one of those kind of comments that people say when they feel like they're being when they're trying to be funny and they're really not, and they're saying something that's quite vulgar and quite disgusting. And honestly, to the person who commented that, shame on you, honk, shame on you. But yeah, get your final questions in, guys. I'm just gonna get my webcam set up for the game. I haven't done a gaming stream in a hot minute, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Looking forward to it. If I can find the actual webcam, though, that's the next step, because it has been a while, so we shall see. No, that's my old PlayStation 4 webcam. Oh dear. Okay, this is gonna go one of 2 ways, guys. Okay, let me just have a quick look at the chat and see what everyone's saying quick. Okay. You mad, bro? What's up? How have you been? Saw on your Insta you were somewhere with Cobra Kai Nation. That was Scotland Comic Con. Because I know people will go and stalk me. Also, I will say this. If you're someone that was at Scotland Comic Con and you were doing this, just like staring at me from a distance, like, you know, you can say hi. I'm not going to bite your head off. But Jesus, it was just a little bit unnerving sometimes. But yeah, no, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a really nice stream, really good stream. Glad to get back to it. In terms of videos and content and things like that, don't worry, guys. That's all going to be coming full circle again. I know I said that last time, but that's just because I had filming with Stan more. I had other things to do. Now I'm basically just working a little bit predominantly, so I can get back on my grind a little bit, you know. What's that tune? Get back on my grind. All that. So all that good stuff. All that good stuff awaits. There you go. Found it. All right. Okay. Honestly, you made my day. I didn't even do anything. They got starstruck. No, I'm not a star. I'm just Jacob. This is what I've always said. I'm just Jacob. I'm no one special. I'm just some nerd screaming into a camera. I'm not anything special. Seriously, I'm really not. You guys are the reason that I keep coming back. And honestly, people that like Finn, Jack, you know, who else did I meet? was a little kid called Harrison. He came and said hi. He was really cool. There's many people that were said hi, and it was very, very gratifying. You know, it was very wholesome, and I'm glad that, you know, my streams have provided a safe space for people to enjoy the passions that they love. And you're always welcome here, so long as you're not a prick. If you're a prick, then you're out. And I say that with all the respect in the world. If you on God, right? If you tell me that, oh yeah, you know, you're there, then I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna stand for it, and I'm not gonna tolerate it. Now, this is gonna be a test. Hang on. Let me just test it quick, because I haven't done a gaming stream in a hot minute, so I just need to test something. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into the game, and I'm going to turn the music down, because otherwise, copyright. Now, I'm going to try one stream with the music being less. If I get copyrighted for it, then I'm fucked. But we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Hang on. Because that way, if I set it up now, then you guys can just head straight over there. Okay. All right. Broadcast. Let's see. Broadcast options. Display camera. Okay. Let me just try it. I'm going to try a little. Let me just try it quick. Apparently, I'm in a... 1 second. I haven't done this in a while. You guys are being treated tonight. And in case you're wondering, yes, I do have work tomorrow. Fuck it. I'll be all right. It's a later shift. All right. Okay. Apparently I'm live. No, I'm live. I'm live right now. Sweet. I'm doing... There's a double live. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. All right. Let me just quickly get you guys the link so you can head straight over there. So then that way you can just watch it on whatever your service is, because currently I've got 2 streams going on, and that's not good. It's going to create confusion and whatever else. Hang on. Yeah, I've already got too much outgoing. Hang on a minute. All right. Head on over there, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you very, very soon. Appreciate all of you. Smash the like button. I'll see you around. May the force be with you always.